sometimes I couldn't look at you because
I really appreciate you actually brought me in on the panel. That was great. And I don't think I saw your engagement.
I'm here with my friend Jostein Svendsen, who is the founder and CEO of wevideo. And we interviewed him a couple of times at Digital College, and he's back now and with a much bigger proposition, I believe, than I've ever heard. And tell us a little bit about the company and what it's doing.
Awesome. Yeah, so a lot of things have happened in the last 12 months. I don't know if you noticed, a year ago we raised almost $20 million in financing. And so that really have enabled us to go and do a lot of product development. The product is now amazing. We are coming out now on a number of different platforms. Before we were mainly on the web, now we are on mobile, we are soon coming on tablets. We're working on developing to HTML5 and Chrome OS. So we're really expanding the capabilities of the platform. We have now different user experiences. For somebody who's never done any video editing before, they can get started with a storyboard video editor. For somebody who needs something more advanced, we have two levels of timeline editor. One medium advanced and one advanced that can satisfy even semi-professional use for video creation.
And all of your editing tools are currently online, or is it a paid service? Is it a free service? How does it work?
Yeah, so you can think of us as Google Docs for video or iMovie in the cloud. So the whole video creation and the whole video editing platform is in the cloud. So that means you can access all of your content, all of your projects, anytime, anywhere from any device, whenever you're on any web browser. So that means you can even do video production now on a $250 Chromebook, which previously had been impossible, but now thanks to the web technologies and the technologies we are working on, you no longer need an expensive software and hardware to do high definition, high quality video production.
I love it. I have a really high-end Mac Pro, and I was trying to upload these little Hollywood interviews using iMovie, and I have to say it is the slowest process I've ever experienced. How does wevideo make that better, if at all?
Yeah, so one of the things we have done in the last few months is we have integrated support for a number of cloud storage. So we launched already 1 year ago with Google Drive, now in the last few months with Dropbox, with Box. So that means that you can just store your files into your Dropbox folder, automatically will sync to the cloud, and then it can be ingested into the wevideo service. So you don't need to upload separate from your computer up to the wevideo service. It happens seamlessly in the background. And then when it's in the cloud, the beauty of this is that you have all of the big files stored in the cloud. You no longer need to wear down or tax the resources of your computer. So you can do the editing in a web browser, even on a $250 computer. You don't need a powerful computer. And all the high definition rendering, the heavy lifting, processing is happening up in the cloud with the unlimited resources that are on the Amazon.
And then it can be sent to YouTube straight from the cloud?
Absolutely. So our mission is that you should be able to ingest from anywhere where you store the video, to edit on any device that you want to edit, and publish to any location, including YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Twitter, even some of the other video platforms like Kaltura, Brightro, Oyala, and so on.
And is it inherent in the wevideo tool set today? Let's say if I take all of my digital videos that I have stored on my MacBook, I can just take them to the cloud, edit them with all the tools, seamlessly then distribute them to YouTube. Do I have to do one at a time? How does this work?
So the beauty of this is that you can do editing of one interview, you hit publish, and you can immediately start editing the next interview, hit publish, and all of the rendering is happening in the background. So you no longer need to wait for many hours to render out one video at a time. So this is really improving your productivity as a video editor, as a video producer, and not only for professionals or semi-professionals, but we have tried to make it so easy to use that even kids and adults and people who have never done anything on video before, they can now very easily create great videos.
And yesterday on your panel, you talked about how this it started as a project that was doing good by letting children create films online and edit them. Tell us about that, because I think that's kind of fascinating that such a powerful company started with such a great mission.
Yeah, no, it's a great story actually. The origins of the company was as a tool for education in Europe, so it's being used by almost 500,000 kids in 10 countries in Europe. And then we had a look at the platform and we saw this is actually the world's most powerful video editing platform in the cloud, and why are we providing it only to kids in Europe? And so the founders of the company, they said, hey, why don't we try to bring it out to a bigger market? And so we came to the US 2 years ago, launched it here. But one of the things we realized is that when we actually bring it to adults, we have to make it even easier to use than what it was for the kids. So that's what kept us busy last year, was to come out with all of the much easier way to get started. And the other things we are doing is, if you think about what Instagram did for photos, where you no longer need to be a Photoshop expert or know how to create Photoshop to create great looking photos, we are now doing the same for video. So we have introduced themes. So that means that you, in one click, you can make the video look like it's from the 50s, you can make a wedding video, you can make like a Matrix type look and feel, and our software will automatically style the whole video, including the music, the moods, the transitions and everything else, and make it look like a really cool look. And it's one click. The user doesn't need to know anything about how to make a video look cool.
So this just seems so fascinating to me. It seems more interesting than Instagram and Pinterest and all these other photo networks, social networks, if you like to think about it that way. What's standing between wevideo and kind of taking over the world? What is that next hurdle? Because I see that.
And I agree with you. No, the rest of the world doesn't need to realize the same.
What is that one thing that would change?
Well, we are working on it right now. We are working on signing up big partners who will take us out to big audiences. And they think it's just a question of us reaching a tipping point where the awareness around our platform becomes so big that it will become the new way of creating video. And so our long-term mission is to become the world's most widely used video creation platform. And like you said, you know, Instagram and Pinterest and so on, they are great, but it's just photo. And what's more exciting than video?
And you do have some competitors that I'm aware of, but I don't know of anyone who has the breadth and depth of the offering that we have. You seen anyone?
We have other companies who are also doing some different video creation tools in the cloud, but they are different. Like a company like Magista, for instance, a great company doing automated editing, but they don't give the user the ability themselves to go and to select the clips they want to use and start and stop the videos where the user want to stop it. So Magista is great for some users if you want automated editing, but if you want to do manual editing where you have full control, wevideo is the best platform for you.
And it seems really easy to use.
And that's the other thing. Most people, they thought manual editing can never be easy, but believe me, we got hundreds of thousands of kids who are testament to the difference. And actually, I remember when we launched a new platform, we knew we already had kids using it, but it's so funny when one kid is saying, this is now so easy that even my 4-year-old sister can use it. So I think we are doing really well on making it easier.
When we launched over 10,000 hours of professional programming with Media Zone online, I would, over the 4-year period of Media Zone, one of the biggest issues that we always had was editing, whether it was for the Wimbledon Live, or the Rugby World Cup, or it was something where we got packaged pre-produced programming. And we had software editors and our traditional television editors like Edit Bay, Combat Pro, and all that kind of stuff. But you keep saying semi-professional, but Media display online on Rhinosphere. Don't you think that those kinds of companies could also use this? It's not just user-generated content.
Oh, absolutely. Our platform is perfect for that because when you look at the explosion of video content now being made available or being shot, you know, the solution to do that editing is not the professional editing like Final Cut Pro and Premiere and so on, because it's too complicated. They need a very powerful hardware. So we are really the solution for the next generation of video creation and video editing. And absolutely our platform can be used for those kind of things. So we are doing another project, and it's actually just announced by USC Showa, also a partnership with History Channel, where it's a lot of content. I think it's several 100,000 video clips with interviews from the Holocaust, from Rwanda, from the Balkans and so on. Where people can go and access all of these hundreds of thousands of video clips and go in and create new documentaries from the Holocaust, new documentaries from atrocities happening around the world. And it's no limitations to what you can do with this platform. We are having another example, Sony Pictures will be doing a big campaign with them. They are launching a big movie that have 50 million fans on Facebook. And so we are actually going to make it possible for the fans of the band to go and create trailers and their own mashups from the movie, even before the movie is launched. So it's a whole new way of creating engagement with the fans, with the audience in different ways that we have seen.
And it's with professionally produced content, as we call all of them. How many people are doing your partnerships, and how many people are producing this platform? How many people are doing all this? Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, we are bigger now than we were a year ago, but we are about 20 people in total. And most of the people are engineers, about 15 people are engineering, and the rest of us are trying to develop business.
Wow.
Thank you, my dear.
Congratulations. I hope the next year you may not even be here because you can probably buy the city we're in.
I don't think it's going to happen that fast, but we are.
You're on your way.
But we are on a great mission. We're having a great time, and we think we represent the future of video creation, and it's so interesting. I was actually talking to another producer, award-winning producer here and director, and he said that we are really representing Hollywood 2.0, because Hollywood 1.0, that used to be the big studios, big budget productions, and it was only a few people who can create big movies. That is now coming to an end, and Hollywood 2.0 is about crowdsourcing, crowdfunding, crowd production, collaborative, distributed, and that's exactly what we do.
And it's almost like you can be the hub of all that's happening.
We would love to be the hub of Hollywood 2.0.
Yes, I can see it now. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Thank you.
Awesome. I'll send you a link.
Yeah, I would
Yes,
love to.
definitely. I want to talk to you about the company when you get a chance. I'm just finishing up these interviews. Will you be at the Adobe dinner?
No, well, I don't know yet. I haven't received
You know
an
what?
invite,
I will
but,
actually ask her for you. How's that?
Yeah.